Well, look at what I got a hold of for this time's light bulb extravaganza. I was helping a neighbor clean out their house, and stuff here was located in an apartment segment that was connected to their house that was locked for, they say, at least 4 years. And all these lights were in there. And what's really special are these, as you can see. They are 100-watt light bulbs, incandescents. These have since been outlawed for sale in the United States, and I think that's particularly interesting. I know there's exemptions to it, for example, rough service bulbs that can go over 100 watts and other things like that. But in this instance, this is definitely a type of light bulb that was outlawed, and I have them. See here, light output is 1585 lumens, 100 watts. Life is only 750 hours, so they didn't even get 1,000 hours out of these, which a lot of incandescents actually do, but apparently these don't, which again is probably why they're outlawed. And they were made by General Electric. See the back here. Regular everyday light, extra soft white. Yeah, apparently really special. Special enough they have to advertise it on the box. And it goes over different types of bulbs here. Apparently this is just the base quality. That's just the higher ones up here. And there's different types. There's 3-way, floodlights, globe lights. Yeah. And there's the reveal bulbs that are a higher quality than the regular soft whites. It's manufactured for GE in Mexico. Oh, and that GE lighting website is still up. Though, obviously, nowadays, they advertise LEDs. There's also these 60-watt versions. Though, these aren't as special, though, because I think these types are still legal for sale in the US. Though, obviously, not these specific types, because obviously General Electric doesn't make these anymore. But some other equivalent or so. This one outputs 825 lumens of light. And this one actually lasts 1,000 hours, the average for an incandescent light bulb. So I guess as they get brighter and the filaments burn hotter, the life decreases. But I also got a hold of these light bulbs here too. They're also 100 watts, also made by General Electric. And these claim to have double life. So apparently these last longer than these, because these don't claim to have extended life. They're just white bulbs. There's another one in here. Over here, we got CFLs. These are nothing special, but they were included. You got Sylvania Super Savers Energy Efficient CFLs, claiming to last 9 years or 10,000 hours. Soft white saves $141 in energy costs. 880 lumen output at 13 watts, 2700 Kelvin color temperature, which is soft enough. And on the back here, they advertise about how these CFLs are much more energy efficient than incandescent bulbs, how it uses 13 watts and it's 880 lumens bright. Now this bulb is 60 watts and only 800 lumens. Though I don't think that's entirely true, because as you can see here, you got these 60-watt light bulbs that output 825 lumens. So they trick you out of the extra 25 lumens that you get out of these, but these are more energy efficient for sure. And there's also another pack of CFLs. These are from EcoSmart, 60-watt equivalent, 800 lumen output at 14 watts, 10,000 hour life, and a 9-year warranty. Daylight. They're daylight. As you can see, they are 5,000 Kelvin, so these use a cooler color temperature. They're not dimmable, but they are instant on. So, yeah, up to 70% less mercury than standard CFL bulbs, I guess at the time. Save up to $220 in energy costs. Well, actually, no, it's $55 in energy costs per bulb. So I guess it expects you to use all 4 of these at once. Though, I guess people would probably use all 4 of these at once. You know, when they're replacing all their incandescents, as this package is probably expecting you to do. You know, buy 4-pack, replace your incandescents. You know, these bulbs were all probably made during a time where these were getting phased out and replaced with more energy efficient CFLs, and now we just use LEDs. Though not me, I like using these, but obviously whatever. And this lamp contains mercury, so I'm gonna show all these off. And the lamp that I always use. Well, actually, I used it for one extravaganza, the first one. I actually used my ceiling fan, but that is actually rated for the wattages that these bulbs have, and that only goes up to 13 watt CFL. So, kind of stepping on the edge there last time. But let's get started. Alright, to start off this extravaganza, we're just going to start with these Sylvania Super Saver CFL light bulbs. These will be nothing too special, but it's a start. The camera has been set to a fixed exposure and white balance so that it doesn't mess up anything regarding the light bulb's brightness and color temperature as it appears on camera. Alright, the bulb has warmed up enough to get bright enough. Nah, the exposure is too high. Text on the bulb is washed out. But look at the rest of the room. Get a feel as to how much the bulb lights it up and the color temperature of which it lights the room up as well. Well, those were the Sylvania Super Saver CFL light bulbs. Alright, up next we got the EcoSmart Daylight CFL light bulb. And it comes in that plastic packaging that no one likes, that clamshell stuff that's supposedly security proof or something, but it just makes it super hard to open, and you can't open it without destroying the packaging. So I just done that off camera, so you guys don't have to hear and or see me struggle. Right, give the bulb time to warm up, and yep, text on the bulb still totally washed out. Can't read it, but hey, that's what a fixed exposure does. And clearly much cooler than the soft white CFL. In fact, on the camera it looks blue because of the fixed white balance that I set. But get a feel as to how the room is lit up with it. Admittingly, this room is much more white than it is blue, but I don't want to change the white balance because I don't want to have the camera mess up the comparison. You know, admittingly, it still doesn't do the bulb justice, but there's only so much that you can do with the camera. Sometimes your eyes just have to be the deciding factor in these things. Just get a feel as to how much more the room is lit up now. Those were the EcoSmart Daylight CFL light bulbs. Alright, up next are the General Electric Extra Soft White 60 watt incandescent light bulbs. Color temperature should be much warmer than these EcoSmart Daylight bulbs, especially with that extra soft white claim. No need for a warm up with this. Just totally can't see the bulb label, but get a feel as to how the room is lit. Well, that was the General Electric 60 watt extra soft white incandescent light bulb. Alright, next up is the General Electric 100 watt double life white light bulb. Now, I have not seen many 100 watt light bulbs in my life. I've definitely never used them on the regular either. The most that my family has ever regularly used is I think 60 watts, and that's what I did. This is also the highest wattage light bulb that I've currently shown in my series of light bulb extravaganzas. The next highest was only 75 watts, which I showed off in my first light bulb extravaganza video. Quite crazy to believe that in this particular video, and as of right now in the entire series, the brightest light bulb I've shown is also the most inefficient. Approximately 1500 lumens from 100 watts. Alright, and up last for this extravaganza is the General Electric 100 watt extra soft white incandescent light bulb. Well, that concludes this light bulb extravaganza. I hope those of you who've bothered sticking around long enough have enjoyed watching this video. You know, might be a light enthusiast, might just be someone who found this video and decided to watch it whole thing. If you decide to watch the whole thing, I appreciate you watching the whole thing. I really do. Because, man, my average watch time, super low. But, anyways, that was this light bulb extravaganza.